Ladies and gentlemen, Tay Ninh isn't only a land endowed with many beautiful natural landscapes, a locality that has a whole system of historical and cultural relics, temples, pagodas, and ancient towers with an odd-shaped, scenic and sacred beauty. But this land has also unique cuisines, famous specialty fruits. Talking about fruits in Tay Ninh, there is no man but remember Padang custard apples. This kind of fruit is grown a lot in the area around Padang Mountain, considered one of the specialties of Tay Ninh Province. In order to improve the value of this fruit, for years, Tay Ninh farmers have gradually researched and applied the VietGAP production process, and then a business were determined to build a brand name for Padang custard apple. Tay Ninh is the province with the largest area of custard apples in the country. Around Padang Mountain area alone, there are more than 8,000 hectares of custard apples. Every year, about 40,000 to 50,000 tons of custard apples here are exported to the market, accounting for over 40% of the national custard apple production. Tay Ninh orientation is to develop Padang custard apple brand name according to organic standards. To expand the consumption market and improve the stable income for farmers, the province has supported 100% of the training costs to farmers who register to attend training courses on growing clean custard apple. With such a large area, the annual harvest is also high. There are times when custard apple fruit falls into a state of high yield, low price. How to make custard apples have a larger consumption market going to further is the concern of Tay Ninh farmers. The person who started to find the solution to this problem is a lawyer and also the vice chairman of Tay Ninh Young Entrepreneurs Association, Mr. Nguyễn Thế Tân. Actually, many people in other regions and provinces, even overseas, know the custard apple is a specialty of Tay Ninh Province. And they also like Padang custard apple growth in our province. However, recently, due to the weather changes, farming process hasn't been unified, so the value of custard apple become increasingly lost. I think that I need to do something to rebuild Padang custard apple brand name to regain the trust of customers, because our products are already loved by them. Regarding the farming process of Tay Ninh company, to harvest such a satisfactory product, it requires us to cultivate according to microbiological organic process based on VietGAP standards. From making the trees to bear fruits to harvesting, we have to go through 6 steps, 6 stages. We also try our best to minimize the use of chemical fertilizers. Instead, we use organic fertilizers. As for pesticides, we only use biological growth microorganisms in the cultivation process to improve disease resistance in crops, as well as improve the soil of custard apple orchard, so that the yield of custard apple doesn't decrease, but it can also increase. Custard apple quality must be guaranteed, clean and meet the criteria. Our products are completely free of plant protection growth or pesticide residue. It also makes custard apple more chewy, sweeter and more fragrant, which is the characteristic of Padang custard apple. With that being said, Tay Ninh company expands cooperation with gardeners who cultivate according to clean agricultural processes, and also applying high-tech organic and microbiological advances to produce custard apples, both having aromatic and chewy flavor akin to the taste of traditional custard apple, while ensuring clean and safe fruits, not only meeting the domestic markets but also exporting to foreign countries. In order for a farmer to switch from traditional farming to cultivating according to the VietGAP process, the company has dispatched technical staff to regularly guide and train farmers to get used to the new farming process. The farmers cooperating with the company so far have been familiar with this production process. The application of science and technology production linkage and issuance of planting area costs has been helping to improve the quality and value of Padang custard apple. Affirm its brand name, gradually approaching to the many markets in the world and provide a stable source of income for farmers. Producing under VietGAP process, of course, the consumption of our products could be covered by companies. We only focus on our garden, and the companies will take care of the output. The price is also stable, reasonable with the effort that we put in. Products cultivated according to VietGAP standards will be consumed in many places, and of course, farmers will increasingly develop and create more gardens. If we don't follow VietGAP standards, our products can sometimes be sold, sometimes they can go unsold, but hang around just in one place. The market price won't be high, so we wouldn't dare to do much. Tay Ninh Department of Science and Technology has issued 3 certificates of geographical indication right for 2 businesses and 1 household, including Nathani John Stock Company, Nam Trang One Member Limited Liability Company, and the household of Mr. Huỳnh Binh Chiu. Nathani John Stock Company is one of the eligible units to be granted the certificate of geographical indication right of Padang custard apple by Tay Ninh Department of Science and Technology in August 2020, with nearly 40 hectares of VietGAP certified custard apples. Nathani Company now has 100 hectares of custard apples concentrated in Thanh Tân and Tân Bình communes, Ninh Sơn and Ninh Thạnh wards of Tay Ninh City, Tân Hưng commune of Tân Châu district, Sudat commune, Phan commune, and Bồ Năng commune of Dương Minh Châu district. Each month, the company supplies to the market between 60 and 100 tons of custard apple, mainly for domestic market. Export accounts for about 20%. Nathani's Padang custard apple has been exported to the many markets such as the US, Russia, and Dubai with a large output. With the results obtained, Padang custard apple has been dubbed clean agricultural product and voted by consumers as high-quality Vietnamese goods, as well as won the award Vietnamese Agricultural Golden Brand Name. This is a pride and honor not only for Nathani Company, but also for Tay Ninh's agricultural products in general and Padang custard apple products in particular. It proves that once again our custard apples are loved by consumers all over the country and voted the title of Golden Product. I think this is also a motivation, a support, so that Tay Ninh people, as well as those cultivating custard apple in the province and Nathani John Stock Company, to strive further to increasingly improve product quality, as well as bring valuable and branded products to consumers, responding to everyone's trust and love. Achieving a brand name is difficult, but it's even more difficult to hold on to it. Mr. Nguyễn Thế Tân said the company will continue to invest in developing the raw material area, maintaining the VietGAP global gap production process for custard apples. To wait in front for the development of the province tourism industry, Nathani has built and put into operation the stop station, introducing Tay Ninh specialties to tourists on Bờ Lời Street, Tay Ninh City. Coming to Tay Ninh Province, tourists aren't only attached to famous landmarks, majestic natural beauty, but also remember this land because of the elegant sweetness of Padang custard apple. Every time I have a chance to visit Tay Ninh Province, I love to buy Tay Ninh products such as rice paper and especially custard apple. This kind of fruit is very clean. I didn't know Nathani custard apple until a friend gave me a box of Nathani custard apples. I really like eating Nathani's custard apple. This is a tough, clean custard apple. Every time I have a chance to visit Tay Ninh, I buy a lot of custard apples as a gift for my friends and especially for my customers. Mr. Nguyễn Thế Tân also intends to develop more new products from Padang custard apple, such as jam, juice, and wine. Natani Company considers this a long-term strategy to diversify products as well as enhance the added value of the product. Sustainably developed Padang custard apples in Tay Ninh, contributing to the development of tourism products for the province. Padang custard apple is likened to a specialty of the Holy Land. The sweet, fragrant, and chewy fruit is grown in the land around the foot of Padang Mountain. In recent years, Padang custard apples have been exported to other countries. It's attached to Padang Mountain. Any visitor coming to Tay Ninh also knows about Padang custard apples. Apart from companies making efforts to build the brand of Padang custard apple, there are also cooperatives and old farmers who have attached themselves to custard apple trees at the foot of Padang Mountain, such as Farmer Huỳnh Biến Chiêu or Thanh Tân Custard Apple Cooperative. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today's program. Thanks for watching and bye-bye.